This session is going to be a Savasana session, and it's a short one just to give you your basic alignment for Savasana. So for this you need to have a comfortable place where you can lie down on the floor, you can spread yourselves out, and you can be warm and comfortable, so really comfortable clothing, socks, jumpers, blankets, anything like that that's going to assist you in your ability to be relaxed, warm and comfortable. So you won't need to see me for this session, so really to not be distracted by your screen, I'd like you to come and lie down now and just continue to listen to my voice. Savasana means corpse posture. Asana means posture. Shava means corpse. Shavasana. Corpse doesn't move. So it's really important that in this first part of your practice you align yourselves really comfortably. I'm going to talk you through the classical alignment position, and then I'll offer you some variations on that position, and you will choose what suits your body most perfectly. We use the level ground as a way of supporting the back of the body, and to really get into a very good postural alignment, even though we're relaxing, lying down on the ground, it's important that the spine is neutral. So if you start in semi-supine with your knees bent, your feet flat on the floor, and if you're using a mat, have your arms parallel to the sides of the mat so that you can align your body with the rectangular nature of your mat. And we would like to decompress in the base of the spine. So you're going to keep your heels where they are, planted on the floor, and try to just wiggle your sitting bones closer towards your heels to feel as though you can lengthen in the base of the spine where your lumbar spine meets your sacrum. And if you're not sure of the anatomy, then please look at the previous videos on spinal anatomy. And then with the top of the spine we'll do a similar thing. We're trying to decompress at the base of the skull and the top of the neck, and so just gently tilting your chin down slightly. Imagine trying to reach the crown of your head towards the back of the room so that you feel some lengthening in the back of the neck. These two areas of the spine can be quite compressed, and so we just try to find some space between the top vertebra and the lower vertebra. So you can, still in semi-supine with your knees bent, feet flat to the floor, you can just try to wriggle your shoulder blades around a bit so that the wings of the shoulder blades are moving closely together. You can reach your hands down towards your heels and get your shoulders to move down away from the ears. And just feel that the tip of the shoulder blade is moving down the back and that the shoulder blades feel flat against the back of the rib cage. Externally rotate the arms so that the back of the hands and the back of the arms are resting on the floor. And you might briefly just try and press the corners of your shoulders down towards the ground to really open across your collarbones, and that will mean that the chest is open. And then from here, take a long, slow, deep breath in through the nose and exhale out through the mouth, and make a sighing sound as you breathe out through the mouth and relax your jaw and your face. It's really, really important that your jaw is relaxed. You don't want to grind the teeth or clench the jaw. So do this a few times. Take an easy breath in through the nose and sigh your breath out through the mouth so that the jaw relaxes. Now just maintain this space between the back of the teeth so you don't end up clenching your jaw again. Resting the tip of the tongue to the roof of the mouth can help, and just generally trying to really relax the root of the tongue can help. Slowly turn your head from side to side, keeping length through the back of the neck. And this is also just to really help align the head with the spine. So if the muscles of the neck are stronger on one side than the other, it might pull the head over to one side. So we're gradually just releasing the neck muscles and eventually bringing the head back in line with the spine. Take your time to do this. And then bring the head to stillness. Now, for some people, the lower back is going to contract and become tight and perhaps tense if we straighten the legs. If you feel that that's going to be the case with you, then you would keep your knees bent and rest your knees together and just move your heels out a bit wider than your hips, and that might give you a much more comfortable lower back position. But the classic position for Savasana is to have the legs extended. So just slowly start to stretch out your legs, and then once your legs are straight, turn your toes in to touch each other so your heels go out wide to the side. So that's an internal rotation of the hip joints. And then just let your feet flop in and out like windscreen wipers so that you can then just feel that eventually the feet are just going to flop out to the side, and your feet probably are going to be a little bit wider than hip width apart, and you have a slight external rotation in the hip joints. And again, just check now that your lumbar lower back is comfortable, and just take some awareness around your whole body. And if you feel that you can remain still in this position, then do so. Adjust anything that needs adjusting, subtle adjustments to just really be relaxed and comfortable. If anything about this position is uncomfortable, then please find an alternative position. But just to know that this is the classic Savasana pose, and it can be quite a disciplined pose. So if you can, use this position and work with it to find ease and comfort within it.